For those who haven't been to New York City, it'll always be one of the top dream destinations. After all, it's among the world's largest and busiest cities and a peak testament to capitalism and modern Western civilization. In this video, we'll be showing the 10 best places to visit in the Big Apple, wherein a few of them are already well known to most of us. Number 10. The Museum of Natural History. The Museum of Natural History is one of the largest and most popular natural history museums in the world. There are over 30 million artifacts and specimens in this museum, including the crowd favorite dinosaur fossils and the fascinating specks of meteorites. This is a perfect stop whether traveling with family or alone. What's not to miss? Be sure to check out the highlights of the museum, such as the Hall of Saurischian Dinosaurs, the Milstein Hall of Ocean Life, the Hayden Planetarium, and the Rose Center for Earth and Space. Be updated on the rotating schedule of the special exhibits. The latest details are available on the museum's official website. How to get there? The American Museum of Natural History is conveniently situated on Central Park West. It's easily accessible by subway or bus. Number 9. The High Line. You may have heard about the ultra-famous park in New York City, but the High Line is also an emerging crowd-favorite open space. It was once an old railway line that's been reimagined into an area for greenery. The 1.45-mile-long urban park offers scenic overlooks and has multiple food vendors and occasional cultural activities to keep you accommodated or entertained. What's not to miss? For special events, seasonal activities, or art installations, be updated on the High Line's website. Don't forget to snap pictures of the city, especially on key points along the park that will give you great perspectives. How to get there? The High Line stretches from Gainsvort Street in the Meatpacking District to 34th Street. It can be easily accessible using various subway lines. Number 8. The Brooklyn Bridge. This iconic bridge is an important landmark in the city's history. Built in the late 19th century in order to link Manhattan and Brooklyn, the bridge is a great example of amazing engineering and architectural prowess. As you walk along the 1.3-mile-long Brooklyn Bridge, you get stunning views such as the Manhattan skyline, the East River, and the Statue of Liberty. What's not to miss? In order to capture great looks of the Brooklyn Bridge, you can do so at Dumbo, down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. How to get there? You can easily access the Brooklyn Bridge from the Manhattan side by taking the subway or walking from Lower Manhattan. Number 7. The 9/11 Memorial Museum. Everybody in the world knows about the horrific tragedy of 9/11. Such an event is given importance through the 9/11 Memorial and Museum, located at the site of the former Twin Towers. The place has 2 large reflecting pools with almost all the victims inscribed around them. The nearby museum contains a lot of information that educates the visitors. What's not to miss? Take some time to listen to or read the personal stories and real-life accounts of the survivors and the family members of the victims. How to get there? The 9/11 Memorial and Museum is located at the World Trade Center site in Lower Manhattan. It's easily accessible by subway and various bus routes. Number 6. The Empire State Building. Perhaps one of the very well-known symbols of New York City that still stands today is the Empire State Building. Built in the 1930s, the 1,454-foot skyscraper was meant to house business offices and commercial establishments. At one point, it was regarded as the tallest building in the world. The best thing to visit within the Empire State Building is the observatory. There are 2 actually, one is on the 86th floor and the other's on the 102nd floor. Either which you can get great panoramic views of the city. What's not to miss? Try visiting early in the morning or late in the evening to avoid the crowds. The best time of day to be at the observatory is during the sunset. How to get there? The Empire State Building is centrally located in Midtown Manhattan and is easily accessible by subway and bus. Number 5. Rockefeller Center. If you want to enjoy New York City as a concrete jungle, then you can head to the Rockefeller Center. The place is a whopping 22-acre complex consisting of 19 commercial buildings. Some of these buildings are home to large corporations such as GE and NBC. The Rockefeller Center is also home to the Radio City Music Hall, one of the world's largest indoor theaters. What's not to miss? Head to the Top of the Rock, which is an observatory deck on the 70th floor of Rockefeller Center, to get a breathtaking view of Manhattan. If you plan on visiting New York City during the Christmas season, make sure to attend the lighting of the Christmas tree or just drop by the area and enjoy the winter wonderland. How to get there? Rockefeller Center is conveniently located in Midtown Manhattan, making it easily accessible by subway and bus. It's a short walk from Times Square and other nearby attractions. Number 4. The Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Museum of Modern Art. New York City has no shortage of museums. In fact, you'll find here two of the most renowned art museums in the world: the Met, Metropolitan Museum of Art, and MoMA, Museum of Modern Art. For the overall art collection, the Met has a lot to offer. It has around 5,000 years worth of works, from the Egyptian hieroglyphics to the paintings of Vincent van Gogh. If you're into modern art instead, MoMA is home to an incredible collection of art from the late 19th century to the present day. It showcases innovative and cutting-edge contemporary art installations. What's not to miss? Check out the Met Cloisters, which comprises art and architecture dedicated to medieval Europe. Explore the MoMA's sculpture garden and while grabbing a meal or snack at one of the museum's dining options. How to get there? The Met is located on the eastern edge of Central Park along Fifth Avenue. On the other hand, MoMA is located in Midtown Manhattan, not far from Times Square. Both are easily accessible by subway, and several bus routes stop nearby. Number 3. Broadway, Times Square. Broadway and Times Square will always be the symbol of New York City's hustle and bustle. The locations literally embody the phrase, "the city that never sleeps," with all the bright lights and large crowds. Times Square is a spacious intersection within the city. Oftentimes, you'll see more people crossing compared to vehicles. Just a few blocks ahead, Broadway can be found. That's where plenty of theaters are located, showing blockbuster movies and world-class stage plays. It's worth noting that these locations are best enjoyed during nighttime. What's not to miss? Book a ticket ahead to catch world-class stage productions like Hamilton or The Phantom of the Opera. If you're in New York City during the Christmas season and beyond the New Year's, it's best to visit Times Square and witness the annual New Year's Eve ball drop celebration. How to get there? Times Square is located at the intersection of Broadway and 7th Avenue in Midtown Manhattan, making it easily accessible by subway and on foot. Number 2. Central Park. Central Park is an 840-acre lush oasis located right in the heart of Manhattan. Safe to say that it's the major contributor to lessening the pollution of the city and offers a great escape from the stress in life and work. The magnificent park is open to the general public, and all walks of life can enjoy it. You can jog, have a picnic, sunbathe, visit zoos and museums, and offer wholesome entertainment. You'll also find security guards on horseback. What's not to miss? Don't miss the Bethesda Terrace and Fountain, which is a beautiful area designed for filming and photography. Consider taking a leisure bike ride around the park to explore more of the park. How to get there? Central Park's conveniently located in the heart of Manhattan, making it easily accessible by subway or a short walk from various points in the city. Number 1. The Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. A visit to New York City will never be complete without going to see the Statue of Liberty up close. This iconic symbol was a gift from France in the 1800s to signify freedom and democracy. By hopping on a ferry en route to Liberty Island, you'll get a chance to see the statue in all its glory. Also, the nearby Ellis Island is not to be ignored. It's also a very important part of the city's history, since the island was once the gateway for immigrants. A visit to the Ellis Island National Museum of Immigration will educate you about the history of America's immigration. What's not to miss? While on Liberty Island, check out the spectacular views of the Manhattan skyline. Take selfies or enjoy a picnic with the Statue of Liberty as your backdrop. On Ellis Island, give some time to search for your own family's history at the American Immigrant Wall of Honor. How to get there? To reach the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island, take the Statue Cruises Ferry from Battery Park in Lower Manhattan. The ferry ride's an attraction in itself, providing unique perspectives of the city's landmarks. There are obviously more places in New York City that are worth visiting. The top 10 list previously shown to you is not just hype, but they actually offer a glimpse of what this remarkable city has. As a matter of fact, you may find that these destinations can exceed your expectations. As long as you have the time and the budget, don't hesitate to experience the unforgettable New York City. Guys, make sure to check out the best restaurants in the Big Apple as well. We'll see you in the next video.